Existence, Reality, and Consciousness by Adia Alora Rothschild. The Mystery of Consciousness. Consciousness is the most intimate yet elusive aspect of existence, the felt quality of being aware. While science correlates it with brain activity, this leaves the hard problem unsolved. Why does neural processing create subjective experience at all? Spiritual traditions flip the equation, suggesting consciousness is not produced by matter, but is the fundamental ground from which matter arises. Like a dream where mountains and people all emerge within your sleeping awareness, perhaps the waking world similarly appears within consciousness rather than consciousness appearing within brains. Reality as participation. We assume we passively observe an objective world, but quantum physics reveals something stranger. Observer effects show that measurement influences outcomes. Particles exist in superposition until observed. On the human level, two people in the same location can inhabit completely different realities based on their attention, beliefs, and emotional states. Neuroscience confirms that perception is constructed, not received. Your brain generates experience based on predictions and expectations. Buddhist dependent origination teaches that nothing exists independently. Reality is relational, co-created through participation. You don't merely witness the world, you help bring it into being through consciousness itself. The nature of self. Physics shows that solid matter is mostly empty space, energy vibrating at different frequencies. If consciousness is fundamental, then you are like a wave that temporarily forgets its ocean, a unique pattern that awareness is taking, not a separate entity. Your personality and memories are real, but are costumes consciousness wears, not what consciousness fundamentally is. You are both the wave and the ocean, the song and the silence, unique in expression yet infinite in essence, beyond identity. We build ourselves from labels and roles, teacher, parent, introvert, victim, but none of these are what you fundamentally are. In meditation or crisis, when identities dissolve, what remains is pure presence, the simple awareness of being here, now. Ramana Maharshi's self-inquiry method strips away each false identification, not the body, not thoughts, not emotions. What survives is not emptiness, but luminous awareness, consciousness knowing itself. You were aware as a child and are aware now. Though everything changed, that witnessing presence remained constant. This is your true nature, not something you become, but what you already are beneath the layers. The illusion of separation. Our senses present separate objects, but boundaries dissolve under examination. Your body constantly exchanges molecules with the environment. You breathe oxygen from forests, and your atoms cycled through stars. Biologically, you're an ecosystem. Trillions of microbes outnumber your own cells. Quantum entanglement shows particles remain connected across space. Thich Nhat Hanh called this interbeing. Nothing exists independently. The tree contains the cloud and the sun. You contain the entire web of existence. The sense of being a separate self is useful for survival, but is a construct, not ultimate truth. Mystics across traditions report experiences where this boundary vanishes. No me watching the sunset, only the sunset happening. No separation between lover and beloved, only love recognizing itself. When you hurt another, you harm an aspect of the larger self. Compassion becomes natural when you see through separation's illusion. Living the mystery. These questions point beyond concepts to direct realization. You cannot think your way to the answer, you must become it. In loosening your grip on certainty, you may glimpse that consciousness is not something you have, but what you are. That the person you've taken yourself to be is a beautiful story, but not the totality. That separation is foreground, while unity is background truth. Perhaps consciousness is the universe knowing itself, and you are that knowing in temporary human form. Perhaps reality is improvisational, and you are simultaneously actor and audience. The deepest truth may be this: you are here, now, aware, and this awareness is not yours. You are its. Closer than breath, vaster than galaxies, already awake, already free, already home. The end.